No. If there's anybody in the room, I can't see you because of where I'm sitting at on this window here, but bear with me for a moment. I have to do something anyway. Where the hell is it? Oh, for heaven's sakes. What? Via email. All right, cool. All right. Watch. I've got to do it there too. Please just sign me in. There we go. 008069. Where is it? Good. 0080. Oh, come on. Just be a moment, my friends. It'll just be a moment here. Come on. What the hell? This again. Rotten, rotten, rotten thing. No, 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 no. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay. Okie dokie. That's taken care of. Good evening, everybody. Sorry for the little delay here. I had to fix something. Hi, Laura. Marcella. Exit. Okay. Bye-bye. Annette Klein. Hello. Sandy Living by Faith. Good for you. You know what? Why not? Sandy, everybody should read for all their planets for their sign. I bet you are. You can see and you can hear. That's wonderful. Oh, good, Sandy. That's good to hear. Thank you for letting me know that. Thank you very much. And thank you for the positive energy as well. Hey, Addie. Hey, Jennifer. Hello, Michelle. What you guys all up to? What's everybody up to? Jeez, I'm still waiting for more people to come in. Where are we for people at the moment here anyway? 16. Yeah, let me have a couple sips of tea here. Hello, Jane. Oh, is that right, Marcella? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I was working on something else, so... Oh, Rob is making candles, is he? That's always a good thing to hear, isn't it, Michelle? Yeah. No, I couldn't, I purchased a new program, online program for my system today. It's got security features that I want, this sort of a thing. Of course, when that happens, it scans, it does all this stuff before, you know, it starts doing its regular everyday thing. And what it does is it wipes out all your logons, it wipes out all your passwords to everything like Facebook, your email, your bank, you know, and you've got to re-enter everything again. So I went to share this live reading with the group in Facebook, and I had to sign back in, and I'm going, I change this so often I don't even know anymore, and I got tired of writing it down, of finding a space to put it somewhere. So that's the trouble I was having, but I'm glad everybody is saying and agreeing. You can hear, you can see. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Misty. Thank you, Jennifer. That's nice. Yeah. That's all, you know, that's all we really want out of life anyway. Hi, Laura. This one doesn't work at all. All you do is sit and listen to this one. This is a mid-month, mid-August reading for Capricorn for the last 2 weeks that are coming up here. That's what this is for. It's a general reading. It's not a mini reading. I won't be doing those till sometime between Friday and Sunday before I do another mini reading. Hello, Olivia. So all you do is just sit back. I've already put the smudge up, and so we've gotten that done. Let's start our shuffle, so everybody knows what's going on. I guess I won't have any more tea. I wanted to just sit and have my tea for a minute. I've been stressed. But if I don't start doing something now, everybody gets lost when they come in. What's going on here tonight? I guess they're not reading the title. You guys don't see that? You get your notifications, what the reading's about. It's right in the title. See, I don't know what you guys get, so I know, Jane. And I'm going to get to see it because our skies are clearing. It's been a really hot day here today. Thank you, Olivia. So, what time did it come up last night? It wasn't very late. I'm expecting it just a few minutes later than that tonight. I can't remember what time it was for the life of me. But I'm facing, this is facing east right here directly in front of me. And there's a small forest there, and the sun and the moon and everything that, you know, they come up right there in the east. So I get to watch the moonrise just as it's cresting the top of the trees. Last night it was amazing. It was phenomenal. Oh, wait a minute now. There, I think that's it. Or is it? No, it's not. I'm seeing a reflection. Not yet. Too early. Too early. It just got dark here, 9:05. It's almost completely, it is literally twilight. Now what am I seeing back over there through the trees? I think that's it. I should have my tripod set up out there and I should be taking pictures of it, but maybe later. It's best to get it when it crests just over the trees because you pick up all the details then. The higher it gets in the sky, the whiter and more washed out it becomes. And it is always a bad time for the meteors at this time of year. The moon washes them out pretty significantly. So I've not even been watching for meteors or anything like that. This is for Capricorn. Please bring in some enlightenment, some questions, some direction for this general reading for the public, for the sign of Capricorn. These readings always cover your sun sign, rising, moon, Venus, and whatever else you want to throw in on the end of that. So, all right, let me see. I'm going to confirm with Lilith. She's all warmed up. Confirm with Lilith that these are indeed the cards that are meant for this general reading. Lilith, as this deck stands, are the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this mid-month reading for the sign of Capricorn for mid-month August 2019. Are these the cards that are meant for this general reading? Yes, it is. All right. Beautiful. Wonderful. Okay, let me see here. I'm going to pull the camera down. I'm going to pop it into my own. There, it's all real time for me in here. Okay, so here we go. Very first card is the overall energy for the next 2 weeks. We've got the Ten of Swords. It's all about endings. Your next card we have here, your finances and your wealth, the High Priestess, intuition. Your third card is your hearth, your home, family, and relationships of all kinds. This is beautiful, although the card looks well used. It's the Ace of Wands and growth. That's a beauty of a card for you to have. Within the family sector, if you got that, you've got everything in the world. Your next card is your challenges, should there be any. We've got the Two of Cups and partnership. Your last card, card number 5, is your message from Spirit. And we're looking at the King of the Ocean. He's all about order. And that's a nice card to end your reading on, Capricorn. I almost didn't make this reading tonight. Any readings. I may not do another one after this, which would be Aquarius, right? I may not get to it tonight. I don't know. I've had a weird day. One of those days, things you don't see coming, unexpected. I went into the city and it was unexpected. I was having a very tired day because I had a late night last night with mini readings, and they zapped the energy right out of me. I did, Jennifer, as far as you're concerned, I did. I'm going to pop back over. I was going hypoglycemic again. That's twice in 1 week. I don't know what's going on, but the readings have been very strong. And when my intuition kicks in, it takes a lot of energy. And the energies have been strong as of late. And I think I'm just plainly burning up. More calories I'm burning, and You know, both times I went hypo, Jennifer, both times I had had my supper, you know, and maybe even picked a bit after supper. So it wasn't for lack of eating. It's just one of those things, right? I'm thinking the same thing, Jennifer, because I may be putting out more energy, even though I'm just sitting here. But I'm burning, and I know I am, because when I'm done readings, I'm famished. Doesn't matter if it's a private reading. Doesn't matter if I'm not hungry right now, but when I'm done, I will be hungry. And I just grab just something with a protein, you know, a piece of cheese or something like this. Maybe a tiny little small bowl of, you know, the shreddies, you know, a little bit of sweetener, a banana cut in with it or something like that. That's what I'll do at this time of the night, because it is 9/11, as a matter of fact. But I think that's what's going on, because I've been feeling a deeper connection. The intuitive part of the readings have been very strong. I say they can never be strong enough, but that there has been a difference for me personally on my end. And I just think I'm playing using up more energy than I'm used to. So, yeah, because as soon as I had that, when I stopped last night, I said, I don't know, the air is cool. I should be cooling off. What's going on? My forearms got all wet. My shirt was sticking. I could feel my scalp starting to get all sweaty. So I remember, a little piece of chocolate in there, so grabbed it. Before I was done chewing and swallowing it, the water was evaporating off me. So that was just, I just caught it. Yeah, I just caught it. I'm glad you're here for this kind of thing too. It's like having a kindred spirit, right? You both know what it's like when that happens. But I caught it soon enough that it didn't kick my butt like it did a couple nights ago or a couple days ago. So it didn't do that to me this time. I was lucky. But I had a really crazy busy kind of day. I've been very, very mindful of my insulin all day. And then I had to run in town. I was about to let you know what, and I wasn't even dressed. I was really tired today because of the energy it took to put out the mini readings last night. I was really dragging my butt, and I kept saying, I'm going to get this done today, this done today, this done today. It's going to clear me up for the weekend. It's going to be all groovy cool. It's nothing happened today, nothing. And then my son stops in and he says, if you want to go to the city, I'll take you right now. So I'm out of food. I said, yeah, let's go. But I was concerned. I'm like, what do we do with the baby? It was hot. They hit around here today 28, 29, probably more than that in my backyard. So I'm all windows, and the heat gets drawn in. And you can't take a dog into a grocery store, and you can't leave him sitting out in the parking lot, even if somebody's with him. You can't do that. We were in a dilemma, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm having almost a panic attack. I don't want to leave him home alone. And him and the cat have not been getting along very well because he won't stop torturing Stewie. And Stewie tackled him the other day, and I heard a lot of yelping going on, and Stewie was growling like he was a wild animal. He'd had enough. Anyway, so what I did was I closed my bedroom that has the screen door outside of it with the kitty door, and I put Stewie outside. Beautiful day. I said, go sleep in the lawn chair while we're gone. And I said, there's not going to be any bloodshed while I'm gone. So I've done everything there to fix that. So anyway, long story short, what I did was I turned on my camera for my system here, and I aimed it toward my kitchen and my living room. And I wanted to see what was going to go on when I wasn't here and how he was going to handle his first separation. He wasn't the only one going through it. I was going through it. My heart was just, oh God, I hate this, and I have to go today. I have to go now while I've got the opportunity, right? And it was horrible. I come home. He was insane to see me. He was turning himself inside out. He was whimpering. He was crying. I held him so tight for the first. I just sat there. I left the groceries outside and everything. I just sat there at the kitchen table, and I just held him. And then I was terrified to look at because I recorded what was going on. At the 10-minute mark, I had to shut it off. It was horrible. It was horrible. Ah, Jennifer, you have no idea how bad it was. You know, he started out when I said, okay, you hear me saying, okay, I'm going to be back in a bit. And I shut the door and it's locked. He doesn't do anything. You don't see him on the video. You don't hear him for about maybe 2.5 minutes. And then the whimpering started. And then, to long story short, he started to howl and his whole body went into it. He went, oh, ooh, like a dog that was 5 times his size. That's how big the howl was. And it was, it was gut wrenching. I'm like, oh my God, we're 10 minutes in and he's still screaming. I can't, and I haven't turned it back on. I can't do it. So it was horrible. He was panicking. We've never been apart since he came into this house. You know, when I went away, he was with me. I go anywhere, he's with me. But you can't expect people to you know, when I first knew that he was starting to get attached to me when I was up there in the other part of the province, those few days with my friend, and she said I had to get out of the car to go into a store, and she said, give me the baby, I'll hold him, I'll wait right here. And she said, when I come back, she said, you left when he realized you were walking away. He started crying for you, something terrible. And I looked and I went, what? He cried because I left? She said, I should have seen him. I was like, oh my God, he must love me. He cried when I left, you know, so that made me feel really good. That was a beautiful moment. So anyways, yeah, he's calling to his mama bear to come home. Oh my God almighty. Like, what am I going to do? There's going to be times where he can't always go everywhere. Dogs and stuff, you can't bring them. They're not accepted there or wherever. I don't know, doctor's office or something, or hospital, or this sort of a thing. I don't know what's going to happen, because that was horrible today. And you know what? It's almost like a PTSD. It's going to haunt me forever. I couldn't believe the sounds that he was making. I've never heard him make those sounds before. And howling like a wolf. Seriously. So, yeah. I couldn't kiss him enough. Kelly, he's a Morky Poo. He's a brand new breed. They were just created and brought here 2014 is when they started breeding, and it's a tri-bred. There's 3 breeds, and it's the Maltese, it's the Yorkshire Terrier, and Poodle, therefore Morky Poo. So, and he's as big as he's going to get, and he's big. He's the size of nothing right now. So he had everything. You should see my floor. He had everything he could think. His favorite toys, everything. He's got them strewn everywhere. That's okay. I don't care. I don't care. Tomorrow's Friday. I do my housework on Fridays. Not worried about it. So, oh, thank you, Mystery Abounds. Thank you. Yeah, hi, Sandy. You know what I'm going to? I'm going to probably do some Googling too, right? But it tore at me. I'm never going to get over the guilt that I felt today. And I was going through the same separation anxiety. Is he okay? Is he okay? The whole time. And I couldn't get through. You know what? I looked at the time. And normally going to town, getting groceries, coming back is always at least minimum a 3-hour trip. We did it in 2 hours and 5 minutes. I come in, I picked him up, and after I dealt with him, I come over to the camera and I hit stop because it was still recording. It was 2 hours and 5 minutes. We were flying. I said, just get me home. I'm done. Yeah, there's other places I'd like to go, but I'm not doing it today. I want to go home. I got my groceries. Let's go the hell home and get there. I think I just about squeezed the life out of him. I hugged him so hard for like 10 minutes straight, and he just melted right into me like, where were you? Oh, Mommy, where were you? You left me. I cried and I cried, and I just like 10-minute mark, that's it. Not listening to any more of that. I just can't do it. They are 4-legged children. You're kidding me, Jane. Boy, oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking I'm going to have to do. Going for a little drive up the road to go to the store, maybe try leaving him home once in a while to see how he handles it. So, yeah. A support dog, really. What did you say he was again? What kind of a dog? What kind of a dog do you have, Marcella? A Sheltie. Oh, really? Oh, my. It does, and he is just a baby. He's put weight on, eh? When he came to me, and the first time I picked him up, he weighed nothing. There was nothing. And I mean nothing. And my son has digital scales, and he said I weighed him at home. He's 3 pounds. And I'm like, oh my God, he doesn't even weigh like he's anything, never mind 3 pounds. And when you go to pick him up, now you're feeling the weight. And you pick him up, so he's doing really well. He's doing well. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. But see, little bear is still teething really severely. He's got me, you probably can't see it, but he's got me marked all up. Um, and he's not picking up real quick on his, he just goes for it. He sees anything and he thinks it's going to make a good bite. He just goes for it. And he tortures the cat. He tortures him. It's Stewie yesterday was growling, and he basically pinned the dog down. He'd had enough. And we keep even if my son's here, you hear him yelling, no, and enforcing it, pushing him back away from the cat. Go over there. No. Dog turned right around on his heels, go right at again. I said, no. And that's what and Stewie's just sitting there and the tail's flicking and flicking and flicking and flicking. He gets down off the chair, the dog's right on top of him. So there's a lot of new things we have to learn here. So that's a good idea, that, Marcella? Yeah, it's something for me to think about. The cute little vesson. Oh, isn't that something? That's really, really, really cute. He's got a ton of toys, Steffi. Steffi, sorry. He's got a ton of toys. Oh, my God. I said he's going to need a toy box all his own very, very soon. So, kittens are adorable. Kittens are a riot. They're hilarious to watch when they're babies. They're funny as heck. Yeah. Yeah, I usually do. I didn't do that today because I'm going to do it the next time. I'm going to leave the radio going for him. So, anyways, let's get your reading up, everybody. How much time have I wasted? 29 minutes. Well, no time is wasted here, that's for sure. And I'm lighting a cigarette. Like I said, I've had a very stressful 2 days, actually. Yesterday was just insane. I'm not even going there, but it was. And yes, I'm smoking. If you're here to comment and, tell me that smoking is bad for you, go ahead and try. See what's going to happen. I'm in my own home, minding my own business. That's my worst vice. I went through this yesterday. You know what I said? I said, I don't know why you come into this reading. This is one person coming into the reading, and all they're taking from it is that I'm smoking. Why are you here? I'm not here on display for people to judge me, what I do, what I say, how I act, if I get mad, if I'm happy, or whatever. I want people to come in for the reading, and the fact that that's all she got from it was Natalie smoking. What I said was, you think that's bad? What would you do if I lit up a great big spliff? Because it's legal here. I can do that and get away with it. What would you think then? And there's a male, I wonder if he's here tonight. He'll say, yeah, that was me. A male viewer, and he stayed for the whole reading, but he got quiet. He talked to me for a bit, then he got quiet. He talked to us, I should say. And when I said that, he just popped his head up out of nowhere and said, I know what I'd say. Pass it on. So it was freaking hilarious. Oh my God, guys. Look at that moon. Oh, I should be down on the beach with my tripod and my camera. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Oh, thank you, universe, for the beauty that I behold. I don't think this camera right here would pick it up. I can try. I can turn it around but you'll be looking through the window. Hold on, I'll take you outside. What the hell? Let's go. Let's go. Let's all go out and view the moon together. I'm unplugging everything, but you're still here with me. Where is, I gotta see you guys. Where's my camera? There we go. Okay, I'm back in my own camera. I'm even gonna have a smoke out there because my guess is probably some mosquitoes out. All right, I don't know what I did with the cigarette that I was gonna have. There it is. Okay, it's all right. It's all good. I want my tea too, so just give me a minute. Isn't it, baby? It's a warm, warm night out there. My gosh, it's warm out. It is some warm out there tonight. You guys got to remember, too, is this going to work at all, though? Let me see. I'm thinking I'm on my regular camera setup, and I'm not. Maybe I can't do this. Oh, yes, I can. Remember, everything looks further away. There it is, Law. I'm going to try to get it set on the ledge so that it gets, so I'm not moving it, and it's not blurry from being moved. Let me see here. There's a little light underneath the moon, and that's the only lone street light in this whole area. And that is, it sits right at the opening of the driveway that takes, it's called the government turnaround. And it takes you right to the public beach, right? You can drive right on it. So it points it out. So a lot of people go down there at night. You see headlights and people turning. I know you're not getting that great of a view of that moon. It looks too far away, which is a shame. It's just a shame. My goodness, it's a warm night for a full moon. Listen, there's a surf, a little one, soft one if you listen. No, it was a little louder a while ago, but there is a slight surf up. I wish you guys could see what I'm seeing. It's beautiful. My goodness, it's nice. What a gorgeous moon. And I believe that tide's coming in. Well, that was that, guys. Let's get back to, oh, there's stars. Can you guys see the stars? I don't think you can see the stars, but there's some stars there between the trees. All right, back in the house. And it's so warm, I hate to shut this door, but that's the price I'm paying now for feeding wildlife. Now that I've got a dog I didn't expect to, I can't have raccoons hanging up around walking in my kitchen, put it that way. So I have to shut the door at night until they're here and gone. Oh my goodness sakes. Did it have an orange hue for you guys? I'm just going to scroll back just a tiny bit to see what you guys were saying or talking about here. Yeah. Your moon's not up yet, Steffi? Well, it's going to be. Huh. Philadelphia. Everyone here is awesome. You know, anybody remember Oprah when she had her TV show and she'd say, every time they'd open up, she'd say, wow, looking at the audience, and she'd say, I have the most nicest looking audience on TV today. I say I have the nicest members, the nicest tribe, and that's in the same context on YouTube. That's what I think. Everybody here is awesome. We don't have It's rare we have any conflicts going on or anything. Everybody gets along. Everybody's very supportive and all of that. So, yeah, but I just like, what the heck, eh? I just wish that the camera would pick up exactly what I'm seeing because it's so much closer to me. That moon is huge. It didn't look that big in the camera. That moon's pretty big tonight, coming right up over the cove. And with the tide sliding in, if I went down there maybe 2 or 3 hours and brought my camera, I could get some beautiful shots. But by that time, the moon's going to be over here. It's not going to be right here where it is. It's going to be way over here. That's the elliptical line that it's traveling right now. So, I don't know what's up with Stu. Oh my gosh. Where's my dog? Okay. Just making sure I didn't lock him outside. Wouldn't that be awful if I left him on the deck and went to bed? Oh my God. He'd be safe. There's a big gate there. He can't get out. Oh my goodness sakes. Okay, so what do we say? We get into the readings here, okay? It's a beautiful one, Sandy. It's worth staying up for. If you don't get the moon till like 2 a.m., stay up. It's worth it. It is beautiful. It's really warm here tonight. Like, I should have my fan out here. It's that kind of warm. It's, whew. So, you go right ahead. You go right ahead, Jennifer. I'm sorry you have to use your charger when you're with me. You want to see him, Marcella? Okay. Let me put my cigarette out. I don't like smoking on top of him, so I always have my window open here almost all year round, even in the winter. It's open a crack. This is where I sit. This is where I smoke. Come here, baby. Oh, he just peed on the floor. It's okay. Come here. Come here, sweetie. Come and see mommy. Oh, I love my baby. Come here. The water hose, we had that out in the yard earlier, and he goes right for it. Tries to suck the water, shooting out the end of the water hose, and he got himself all wet. So he's kind of messy looking, but what the hey. Let me see, I gotta get my own. There we go. There's a little bear. That's a little bear right there, if there ever was one. I missed you so bad today, bear. I'll do everything in my power to never leave you alone again. Mommy had a hard time going for groceries and leaving you behind. But we couldn't take you. It's just too hot, sweetie. See the chew? Chew, chew, chew on my hand. Aw, baby. He's my bedmate. He sleeps with me. I don't lock him up. I don't put him in a cage. I don't lock him in a room. He goes to bed when I go to bed. He won't go to bed without me. So when I start the actual reading here, it's all ready to go. I'll put him down. He'll crawl under the chair. I've got a blanket under the chair for him. And he'll stay there until I'm finished reading and the camera goes off. And then he sits and he watches me. Shut the house down, turn the lights out. And he follows me. He won't stay in bed unless I'm with him. And he makes the best bed partner. He will turn and lay on his side and stretch out. Puts his back up against me. So I'll turn and face him and I'll spoon him. And he lets me. And it's amazing. He sleeps through it all. I get to kiss his face when he's sleeping and he lets me. It's a perfect relationship for both of us. He likes that I give him all that. And I get to give it to him. It's such a pleasure. Isn't it, baby? Tell the people what Mommy bought for you more than anybody in the groceries. You got a tiny little piece a while ago because it's too late in the night to give you much more. You know those barbecue roast chickens you buy? They're already cooked. They're in a little plastic thing and a handle. And around here they run $9 to $10. And there was a few left, and I might have been on sale. Maybe that's why the case wasn't full like it normally is, and I grabbed one. And I thought, that's something really good for all of us to snack on later on. Me and the fur balls. Little piece here and there, you know what I mean? So, that's how bad I felt. I said, I'm going to bring him something really, really yummy. Of course, Stewie got some too. Always. Well, baby, I have to do a reading. Can you be a good boy for me? Oh, no, he says, I'm just getting comfortable. Baby. Little bear. Bear. He's watching the cat. Stewie just walked into the room. Please, Stewie, get up where you're safe because I have to put him down. He's going to make a charge right for him. La, let me down. Look going. La. He wants the cat. Say he sees the cat getting a nice drink of water. The kitty's getting a drink of water. Okay? That's nice, Stewie. You be nice to Stewie. All right? Come on, Stewie. Hurry up. Finish drinking. Get up in your chair. Stewie's taking a really good... It's like he's tanking up or something. Sorry, guys. Well, I'll just look and see what you guys are up to till Stewie finishes drinking and I can actually put the dog down. And it'll all be safe and good, so... Thanks, Deborah. Hi, Deborah. How you doing anyway? I hope things are okay for you. You got 9 dogs? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Do you really, Sandy? You know, he's never had anything like that. He's got so many new experiences, right? Welcome, SM00, the 1, E9. Welcome. Hello, Pauline. I know, Jennifer, it's awful. Poor Stewie. He's the most laid cat, cool cat ever. Okay, is he done? Okay, get up in your chair there, Stewie. All right, here goes everything. You be nice. Be nice. Oh, gosh. Didn't I get a drink? Where was my tea? I had tea. I left my tea outside. Oh, my God. My tea is outside. You stay here while I get my tea. You don't need to come out, too. You don't. I left my tea outside. Stay there. Got through. Get in there. Geez, you could move fast when you want to. You're lucky you didn't get slammed in between the door and the frame. There. Look at that moon, Ralph. Look at the moon, Ralph. Look at that moon. All right, guys, let's get into this reading. We're what? 44 minutes in. This is going to be a good hour and a half long, the whole video overall. So the very first card here is the Ten of Swords. Tens are all about endings, the summing up of, the total, the totaling of something, the ending of something, the cutting the ties of something, the end of strife. It's not always bad. And people go, oh my God, swords. No, that's not going to be good. Not necessarily. All right, and you've got some nice cards here, Capricorn. Really nice cards. This is the summing up. For some of you, there's a summing up. There's a coming to a conclusion, decision-wise. Somebody says, have you come to a conclusion yet? Yes, I have. This is a separating of two people. For somebody out there, remember, please, these are generalized readings. They may or may not, right? Affect you, hit home for you, resonate with you. And if you don't get anything at all, please move on. Feel free to move on to another reader till you find somebody that you can connect with their energy. But for somebody here, something's ending, and when these kind of things end, it's usually with some form of drama. For somebody else, there's a shock followed by relief. That's coming. So shock, and it's shocking, something you didn't know, and it's like, whoa. And then a light bulb goes off, or you hear a voice say, yeah, now that that's over, this can happen, or this can begin. It's something really, really good. Somebody's seeing the reality of the situation that you're in, and you're seeing that it cannot grow. That is the cause for the ending for somebody. However unwanted this card can be, sometimes, like most people say, like I said, it's like, the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Swords. This sort of a thing, yeah. Swords are basically overall, I don't know, I think it's because in the regular playing deck, your bicycle, right, deck, the swords are represented by spades, and spades are always dark and they're shadowy. That's changed a bit over the years when we go, because if this was bicycle, it would be the Ten of Spades, and that's a horrible card. Horrible card. Awful, just awful. You know. And with these, we relate the swords to decisions and options and weighing things over, things that are playing on our mind, things we have to think through, we have to mentally work through things, is usually, right? So, yeah, the full moon is in Aquarius. I'm not an astrologer, but I do know that. Yeah. Do you really, Deborah? Yeah. Do I want more? No, not yet anyways. Yes, Pete. Yes, Pete. That's basically what this is all about. But there's some goodness. There is some goodness in there. Thank you, Deborah. I think we connected pretty good because I've done a couple private readings for you. That's interesting, gratitude for you. That's very interesting. Really. I'm doing them in the next order. This is Capricorn. Aquarius is next. And after Aquarius will be Pisces, Aries, and so on. Cancer's like the last one. Because we just had our birthdays. We got to start all over again. So it's going to be probably tomorrow maybe. I know I'm a day or two late on some of them. That's just the way it goes. I almost didn't come on and do this tonight. I was so disturbed over my poor dog and the video that I talk and seeing it afterwards. But it does show you when this card comes up, to get back to this, when this card pops up, it makes it very clear cut, as they say. If you were wondering about something and you didn't know which way to go, do I end this? Do I fix this? Do I move on? Do I cut all ties? Do I create something new? Do I start over? This card's bringing clarity to you, because that is what swords are about. Everything's up here, and swords all pointing down like that, always. It's cutting through confusion to bring you the reality and the truth of a situation. Makes it a lot easier to cut ties and whatever else. I thought I heard something blow up. I don't know. The advice of the card here for you Capricorns: walk away and let go. And leave the past where the past belongs. There's no right of any kind of you pulling the past into your present. Stop doing that. I'm just feeling, ooh, like that. That's what it feels like. But walk away from whatever it is that's ending, whatever it is you have brought to an ending. Let it go. Start focusing right in the now. Focus on your present. And again, let go of that horrible past. There's somebody out there, they're holding on. They're holding on tight. They're all holding on tight to something that was over and done with a long time ago. But for somebody out there, you're holding on to the past to keep it current with you. That memory, that whatever it was, you're trying to still keep it current, but it was done a long time ago. Keywords here are completion and release, transformation, drama, truth, victimhood, and shock. This tells me overall what I'm getting here for this is the last 2 weeks are not going to be boring. Ha! No, they're not. And for just a few of you, maybe 2 to 3 people, some very big changes will be taking place in your life the last 2 weeks. You're not going to be where you are right now. That's for just 2 or 3 of you. Okay. We come to a point sometimes, Pete Davis, we have to do that. Even if we don't want to, because we don't feel like it, but our intuition says, you have to. You gotta push through things, right? You gotta learn to let you. In order to welcome in anything new, we've got to dump some crap and make room for it first. And that's where that Ten of Swords come in. Ending, clear it out, get rid of it. Look at all this lovely space just begging to be filled. And hopefully we're attracting goodness to fill that space, basically. So, yeah. Sometimes the past can bring comfort, yes, in different ways. It's all your perspective and the situation, that sort of a thing. Oh, you're welcome, Kathy. It's my pleasure to be here. It's labor of love. Marcella, you're asking how do you let go of a stronghold like that? That's Jesus. That's a whole right up right there itself, within itself. That's a whole thing. I'm moving into your wealth and your finances. You got the High Priest. High Priestess. She represents your intuition, Capricorn. That's what she's all about. Your intuition. This energy that's coming in. Decisions made now at this time, financial ones, somebody may be looking at investing money. The energies within your wealth and your finances, any decisions, any choices, any changes that you make at this time are going to have a long, long reach into your future. All right? You need to know that. You need to think about that before you make any commitments financially or the investment of yourself into a relationship even, because wealth is all about love and well-being as well as not just money. But you can see here the infinity symbol. All right? The scroll, I'm seeing that scroll as a contract of agreement. You signing your Jane Doe, your John Smith onto contracts and agreements. They're going to have a long reach into your future, such as a house mortgage. A lot of people, they like the whole 25-year thing. It keeps the payments low. You got to live somewhere, and it's cheaper than rent for whatever reason. If you're buying something big like that, you need experts to come in and tell you it's okay to make that purchase. And if you do, maybe it needs a few upgrades, it needs a few fixes. You get it at a better price that way because it's going to cost you money. But these are things you can deal with. And you look at the place and you say, it could still be standing here 50 years from now. I'm buying it. I'm buying it. Because I won't be here 50 years. The house will outlive me, and that's exactly the kind of house I'm looking for. That's for somebody out there. Yes, knowledge equips. I agree with you. Yes. Oh, that's cool, Pauline. That's very cool. It really is. The third card is another one of my favorites. It's probably number 3, maybe 4 on the list of my favorite cards. It's the Ace of Wands. Love it. I love this card. Love, love, love. Oh, that's different. I'm just passing it along. But it's saying, watch what you're saying, watch what you're doing. What else? Never got that before with this card. Be accountable. There's the message that's come through. There's something to do with what's behind this card. And I just heard just the ruffle. Be accountable. You need to start being accountable. So it's not for everybody. It's just for some of you that will relate to that. This is a card of growth. It's also a card. It's also, I bought new baby puppy food for him. The dry stuff. He's just crunch, 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 crunch into it. He likes it. Card, yes, it's aces, all about new beginnings. But it's a card of, yes, it's growth, but the growth's only happening, Capricorn, because you planted the seeds before. And now they're breaking ground. They're sprouting, and they're breaking ground, and they're rearing their heads up, and they're stretching for life. These are metaphors, of course, but this shows some of the seeds you've planted in before up to this point are starting to take root. They're forming the roots. They're breaking through. They're obvious in your life now. You can see these things. They're ever present. They're a part of your daily life, whatever these metaphors are, for growth and new birth, new beginnings is what I'm talking about here, that are present in your everyday life and before they were dreams. So you started planting seeds, and here they come. Here they come for some of you. Growth spurts galore. A lot of forward movement. This is a card about success. It's a card about fertility in every sense of the word. Yes, there could be somebody expecting. That's very true. But fertile covers a lot of different areas of life. It just shows growth, health, abundance, possibilities as well. A lot of possibilities you may not have had at this time last year, but you certainly do now. You certainly do now. This is all about having your own inner power and being in control. Where's my book? Where's my book? Where's my... I don't know. I don't usually do this in private, but I get out here and I keep getting called and something says, grab the book. I know the meaning of the card. Everybody knows the meaning of the Ace of Wands. And wands are a fire. It represents the fire signs or fire in general. Very passionate as well, especially when you've got an ace, a big card like that. There's a lot of passion, a lot of purpose, motivation that fuels that passion, that fuels that new beginning, that gives you that extra oomph of confidence to follow through with things you couldn't have maybe done a year ago. You wouldn't have had the nerve. But you've grown a lot. We've all grown a lot over the last year. I just want to take a quick peek. Quick peck. I can't talk. I'm dry. I'm sorry. One moment. I'm going to give you the generic meaning, guys, right out of the book here. And you can play with it. Ace of Wands, all about growth. You're crowned with success under the influence of this creative ace as new projects, new work, new ideas, new travel plans take off. You're able to communicate well now. It's taken a while for some of you to do. Some of you have had to work at that, and you've really had to take the time to learn how to communicate well with people in the business sense, is what I'm hearing, within the business world. Because some of you in other areas can communicate and get your ideas across really, really well as well, it'll be easier for you now to share your visions, and you may even talk other people into getting into a project with you. You'll be able to sell that idea very, very quickly to whoever it is that you're selling it to. And if you've been wondering, for some of you, if you've been wondering if your plans for the tomorrows to come, some of you are specific. You have specific plans, things already in place. Some of you, it's still in dream form at this time. But this is the card. If you're going to follow through, this is the word right here with this card. If you don't follow through now and start taking action, not talking, but action to move into something new for you, do it now if you're going to do it, because the energies are forever flowing, they're forever changing. Other things can come along and impress upon the situation, and it may not be a good thing. You need to do it now. If you have a plan, if you have a want to, a desire, start setting it up and do your best to follow through. Now's the time to do it. And if you're wondering if your plans will succeed, yeah, the card's telling you yes. So listening to your intuition is also going to strengthen your spiritual beliefs as well. Additional meaning is fertility and pregnancy for some. Beginning a new journey or an adventure for somebody else out there. The advice is to step into your power, invent and talk and create. Don't be afraid to try new things. Whatever you say now to anybody should be well received. You're being a little favored by the universe. Put up gratitude for that. Keywords are beginnings and intuition, adventures, ideas, creativity, success, fertility, growth within family, happy children within a house home. If you have children in your house or grandchildren, everything's good there. Children adjusting, children thriving, children growing a very happy, busy home. It is a beautiful card. All about the home, your friend. This should have been in the wealth. This is part of your wealth and possibilities. Possibilities of the yin yang, as they say. A lot of different opportunities coming for quite a few of you. You just need to be aware, and the want to needs to be there. Your next card, we're looking at our challenges here. Okay. Is that right, Smooth? Smooth on E9? That's wonderful. That's wonderful, Sandy. Moving to your own place in September, so there you go. Hey, Michelle, thank you. Okay, so your next card, guys, we're coming up here. What are we, over an hour? I don't care. If you guys don't care, I don't care. Two of Cups, partnership. Two of Cups, partnership. The overall meaning of this card is a partnership, a relationship that will last a lifetime. Does that even happen anymore? Tarot's saying it is for somebody. It's coming together, two people as one. It is the number two. It is about, especially about romance and intimate love. If you are not in a relationship right now, but if you are yearning for something to happen, this card is predictor of that. That yes, it's coming. For those that are yearning for it. On the other side of that, you could be meeting somebody. And the only way to word it is that you know within the first nanosecond there's something there. I guess you would say kindred spirits. You're like-minded. You think the same way. Politics, you're on the same side. Religion, you're on the same side, if at all, right? Spirituality, you both follow. You both delve in it. You both, you believe in it. You get to know each other very quickly and so well that if one of you is absent from a discussion, a decision that has to be made, you're confident enough of each other you can speak on each other's behalf without even thinking about it. This is an unusual relationship. All relationships should be this way, is what I'm hearing here. This is the ultimate for somebody. And maybe you're due this. You're due this ultimate relationship with unspeakable trust, implicit trust between you. Understanding, mountain of respect between you for each other, nourishing each other, supporting each other, lifting each other up, being each other's best friend and love of your life. Kind of a thing. You are each other's right arm, in a manner of speaking. So that's very important as well. That's what I say. It's just they'll take on the world together. They'll take on the world together. That's what part of this is all about. Yeah, I know what you mean, Sandy. The older you get, the harder that is. People come with frickin' baggage, and the older they are, the more baggage they have, the more hang-ups they have, the more issues they have. If I could clone myself, I'd be happy. I'd say, there's my, my friend, my best friend, my partner, or whatever. I don't mean sexually or anything like that. My companion. It's too bad we couldn't do that, clone ourselves. This card does bring benefits to anybody that's in relationships right now. It does bring goodness for that. So those of you already involved, married, made it up, partnered, there's healing with this card as well. Some of you are going to invest yourself into a personal relationship with someone, and it is an investment. Emotional, and it's mental, to a point it's physical. But it shows somebody you're really, and you're looking at it that way. I'm investing everything I am and who, and what I have with this person. But it's a two-way street. So are they. You're so sure of each other. Let's just hope it carries through. This isn't to say that, for this card who it applies to, this isn't to say that everything's going to just be clear sailing and you sail off into the sunset and live happily ever after. No, 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 no. You're here in terra firma. You gotta suffer and suck it up, princess, just the way the rest of us do, love or perfect relationship or not. There will always be bumps in the road. There'll always be things coming out of left field. They're not going to exactly put a smile on your face. There's always going to be challenges, because this is where we are. We can't control the world. We can only control ourselves. Therefore, it stands to reason there will be bumps along the way. But you have to remain realistic is all it is. That's all this is. Excuse me. This is a great card. I like the healing part. For somebody, you're meeting somebody that soothes the pain that you've been carrying around. They soothe the sores within, this sort of a thing. Wow, beauty Cole. Good luck with that. So yeah, this is a card where it's more than one person. Nobody's going solo here. You don't get away with being completely alone and completely solo. Of course, perspective is, there's something to be said for that personal perspective as well. You know, I could look at somebody and say, well, your life looks fine to me. You've got friends, you've got family. But yet, they'll say, really? I'm alone all the time. I never see anybody all the time. And maybe they do, and then they're not. I don't know. But misery loves company, right? But this is a really good card. No matter how it applies to you, it's a very, very good card. It's a card of unity, of coming together, of knowing you're not alone, knowing that there's somebody there for you. They're in your corner, you're in theirs. That brings a lot of feelings of safeness, contentment, security. And that takes a lot of trust. When somebody has you in the palm of their hand and vice versa, you could damage each other really bad. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's this whole trust factor thing that's going on here as well. Every white picket fence has splinters. There you go, Jennifer. That's a good one. Next card we're looking at here is your last card. This is your message from Spirit, everybody. This is a man who has high integrity. This is a man, when this energy comes in, anyways, it's more masculine than it is feminine, but this energy comes, he's here to clean house, metaphorically, in your life. He's here to put everything to rights. He's here to put everything in order the way it should be. He even smooths over, this energy even smooths over. How it'll happen, I don't know. I'm not being shown that. But people you've had a falling out with, not a serious, I'm never speaking to you again for the rest of my life kind of falling out, but disagreements, maybe twisted each other's noses out of joint a little bit. So when you see them again, it's awkward. You still speak, but it's awkward. He's here to smooth all those things out. All of them. All of them, all of them, all of them. He brings a lot of peace and order. He brings sense to your life. Things start to make sense when this energy comes in. I'm hearing you need to allow it, though. Okay, you have to watch for the signs. You have to listen to your intuition. When things are going down around you, you need to be part of it. You need to know how to put yourself in there to be an active participant in the outcome of your own existence, the outcome of your day, the outcome of your week. Being an active participant, that way you get to have a lot of control. You can't just stand back and watch everything unfold. You need to get in there. I'm hearing that. He's making it easy for you. This energy is setting everything up so you don't fail. That's what I'm hearing here. He's here to restore peace and balance into your life. Get your home in order. Some of you, for this is important, and if your home's not in order, then you know it's you. That would be me if I was a Capricorn. But yes, you need to get your home in order. People, remember, this is a message I'm hearing. People, you must remember that people look at you from the outside in. Whatever that means to somebody, but you're being looked at from the outside in. All right? People can see what's apparent or what's just plain as a nose on their face, and that's what they see. And unfortunately, a lot of times, what happens here is people get misjudged. You know, where's that? And this just came to my mind. There's a photograph, and it's a meme that's floating around, and it shows two pictures. It shows the same guy in two pictures side by side. The first picture, the guy's covered in tattoos right up to here, and nose ring and earrings and shaved head and all this other stuff, right? And then the picture beside it is the same guy, but he's wearing a white smock, whatever. He's a doctor. And the question is, would you want this person saving your life? Of course you would. And would you judge them for their tattoos? If you knew you were literally in an ER and you're hearing, we're going to lose them, and here these big, hairy, tattooed arms come out of nowhere, are you going to care? You might find it interesting. It might catch your attention. But what I'm saying is, you wouldn't be judging it. So when our backs are pushed against the wall, we think very differently than as if we were just forming a normal opinion, an everyday thing. And that's a good thing. That's always a good thing. Is that right, Jennifer? Hello, Barclay. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh. I don't think there's any more with that last card. Other than to let you know, and Spirit giving you a heads up. Don't get in your own way. Let this energy come in and go with the energy. Go with the flow. Listen to your intuition. Most people don't listen to it enough. They don't consult with it. Even if you're not feeling it, consult with it, because then it'll probably kick in. That's your connection, direct line to the universe. All that inner power, you need to do something with it. So use it. Use it for good. Use it to better your life. Use it to bring peace. This is a card about calm, contentment, safety, peace, abundance. This is what this card covers. It's putting everything the way it's supposed to be. Whatever that means for you. But it's putting everything the way it's supposed to be in your life. Thank you very much, Barclay. Never, Jane. Never, never, never. Well, hello, local gal. Gail Johnson. You're basically, because you're in Canada, I call you locally. I know you're way over on the other side of Canada, and I'm way over here. And that's all good, and that's okay. But thank you very much for being here and joining. I just finished the Capricorn reading. For those of you that just straight in, these live readings, you can replay them right from start to finish. And this one's extra long because we farted around for a long time. We took a walk out onto my deck. We looked at the moon coming up tonight, and it's beautiful. I'm going to have to timestamp. That's going to be fun. I'm going to have to timestamp the reading where the reading actually begins. So we're going to have to do that as well. Oh, thank you, Barclay. Denholm. Denholm. I have a friend, and he goes by Ian Hagisman. He's as Scottish as they come. He calls here once in a while, and over the last 8 or 9 years, and he has to talk very, very slow because his Scottish accent is so thick and heavy. But I've been talking to him enough that I like to mimic sometimes for fun, and I'll start mimicking him back over the phone. And he takes, I never hear him laugh like that unless I'm doing that. He thinks it's hilarious. Anyways, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of, you're very welcome, Pauline. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you as well, Cheryl. Thank you very much, Adventure Star. Okay, the part outside. It's going to take me a few minutes to find where the reading actually began. So, I just have fun with. He's a really nice, soft-hearted man. He really is. He lives in Glasgow, is where he's from, and that's where he's grown up there. So, yeah. Oh no. Except for maybe a word or two. When they say I don't know, we just say I don't know. They go I don't know. I don't know. It's just, and when they say no, they say no. You know. There's other words. I kind of help, but there's a roll. There's that that's good. That's in there as well with all these words. I kind of help, you know. And there's a lot of S's on the end of some of the words. We got lots of rains. We've got lots of rains. The sun never come out. Never come out. You know, it's just I'm not doing a real good job at it though, so forgive me. I wasn't ready. I have to you kind of think that way, kind of thing. So, are you really? I don't know. I might be doing another one. I might be doing Aquarius next if I feel up. I didn't again. There you go. I didn't again. Oh my gosh. But he has to talk. When Eric was alive and Ian would call, and Eric would get to the phone first, not knowing who it was, and he'd go, hello. There'd be a pause and, hello, Eric. It's me. It's Ian. You know. And that was it. And he would go, Ian, I know it's you. I'm sorry, but I don't understand. I'm going to get Natalie. He'd give me the phone. There you're going to go, thanks. Like, I understand him any better than you do. But it's almost like a different language. It's beautiful, but it's a lot of fun, too. Yeah. We for away. We for away. Yeah. There you go. Smooth on E9. Yes. Very much so. You're very welcome, Jane. Everybody enjoy that moon tonight. I still have it in my view right here. Oh my God, it's beautiful. That makes my heart ache. It's like heartbreaking beauty. That's what we call it, heartbreaking beauty. And it is. And it should be shared. It's okay to view things alone, but sometimes it's nice to have someone to share that beauty with. Anyways, I'm going to stop for here because I think I'm going to have a little bite to eat and play it safe, of course, but I think I'm going to come back. What time are we? Oh, it's only 10:13. I can squeeze off Aquarius is what I'm going to do. I'm going to come back and do Aquarius in just a little bit. Yeah, thumbs up, everybody. Where's all the likes and the thumbs up? Even if it's over, go back in and under the video and just click like if you could. If anybody wants a private reading with me, you look down below this video window, you get to see that my email's in there. Grab my email, ship it off to me, I'll get you taken care of. Also, please join us on Facebook if you're not a hater. The group is Bay of Funny Fortunes, and it is closed and private, and it's a very beautiful place to be. It truly, truly is. Also, let me see here. What else? I think that's it. Anybody else looking for me, you can usually find me right here in Bay of Funny Fortunes, or at this time of year, walking down below at the Cove, walking on the beach along the water's edge to bring it the highest, mightiest tides on the whole planet, the beautiful, the bountiful, the Bay of Fundy, F-U-N-D-Y. Google that. We are home to the highest tides in the world. Nova Scotia's on the other side of the bay, and we got New Brunswick where I'm at right here. We share this beautiful coastline. So, yes, please be conscious of your actions, your thoughts, your moves. We are all living under the microscope of the universe, and it's taking notes. You let that sink in. Maybe you'll think twice 2 or 3 times before you do or say something. I'll see you all real soon. Anybody wants to join me in the next reading for Aquarius, because that's what's coming up next. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I really appreciated this tonight. It was really kind of fine, you know. Gail Johnson, I'm just now finishing with Capricorn. Aquarius is coming up. Fresh squeezed. Yes. All right then, Barclay. Night-night. Goodbye, everybody that's not returning back. And I'll see you soon, I hope.